Hey yo, what is going on YouTube? I'm your host Biscuits and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be going over some tips and tricks on how to get better with the Scramjet. So before we get any further into the video, let me show you exactly how to purchase the Scramjet. It can be had for $4 million from Warstock Cash and Carry. Now what is cool about the Scramjet is once you purchase it, it comes ready to go. It already comes with missiles and machine guns. The Scramjet is ready for PvP as soon as you buy it. Now if you would like to customize your Scramjet, you will need to own one of three things. You will either need to own an MOC, the Mobile Operations Center, and you will need to have the vehicle upgrade. Another way to customize your Scramjet will be the Avenger, and you will need to have the vehicle workshop purchased within that. And your third and final option to customize the Scramjet would be the Arena War. So if you have the Arena War purchased and the Weapons Specialist, then you will be able to customize your Scramjet inside there. So as you can see, we are now in my Scramjet, and let's go ahead and roll through the weapons. So you can see we have machine guns, we have the homing missiles, as well as free-aimed missiles. And what's really cool about the Scramjet is you can also use your normal drive-by weapons. As you can see, you got the AP pistol, heavy revolver, flare gun, sticky bomb. Any drive-by weapons that you have in your layout, you will be able to use as well as the weapons in this car. Now, in order to master the Scramjet, you will need to get good with four things. First will be the jump. In order to jump with the Scramjet, you're going to push in on your left analog stick, which is whatever you steer with. So it'll be L3 on both Xbox and PlayStation. A second thing you need to get comfortable with is going to be your boost. As you can see, this vehicle has a rocket boost. And not only does it have a rocket boost, but you can actually choose how much boost you need. This will come in play a little bit later in the video. So as you can see, the boost button is going to be your A button on Xbox or X on PlayStation. I'll go ahead and use my boost. Now if you hit the boost button again, it will automatically cancel the rest of your boost. So you are able to choose exactly just how much boost you want to be using. I'm confused on why this orange cone is in the street. Okay, and moving forward, the next thing you're going to want to get comfortable with is your handbrake. So every car has a brake, obviously, as well as a handbrake. So the handbrake is going to be very important when being able to control the vehicle in midair. So again, right bumper is going to be your handbrake. If you are on PlayStation, it will be R1. So the next tip you will want to master in the Scramjet is how to stop on a dime. So we're going to hold down on the D-pad, and we're going to go ahead and switch to Franklin. We're going to wait a second, push back, and look, we are now at a dead stop. You can do this with any vehicle. It's just a great way to stop on a dime. You can do this on the ground. You can also do it midair. Here we go. Jump, boost, change character, wait 2 seconds. And back, and now we have completely stopped. We are now free falling and no longer moving forward. So you will lose all your forward momentum, which is the whole point of using that trick on how to stop. Now the final thing you will need to use in order to become a good Scramjet user is your camera. Now you're going to want to make sure that you have your first person vehicle hood on. So you're going to go ahead and go into settings. We're going to go into camera, and we're going to first person vehicle hood. Make sure that is turned on, and that will give you the view that you are seeing right here, this viewpoint. It is from the hood of the car. That's why it's called the hood view. Makes sense, right? So, we are going to be using the third-person farthest back camera, which I have now, you can see, as well as the first-person hood camera. You're going to be switching back and forth between camera views constantly, so go ahead and get used to doing that with this car. So the next lesson is how to control the Scramjet midair. We're going to jump and then turn the car to the left. So jump, turn the car to the left. As you can see, the car just flips on its side. It does a barrel roll. Now let's try that exact same jump, but we're going to hold handbrake. So immediately after the jump, we're going to hold that handbrake down, and then left analog held all the way over to the left to try to turn the car to the left. So let's do that same thing we just did, except with the handbrake. So we'll jump, handbrake held, turn. Now as you can see, instead of doing a barrel roll, the car turns on its axis. That is going to be extremely useful when you are trying to take out enemy targets. Alright, so we're going to say this guy right here in the white shirt in front of us is a griefer, an attacker, whatever. You're just trying to take him out, right? So we're going to go ahead and get lined up. We're going to have our third-person view all the way back. We are going to jump, boost, cancel the boost, change your view, hold down that right bumper, that handbrake, and line up the shot, and fire. Guys, it's literally that easy. It just takes a bit of practice. You do not have to have a crazy amount of skill to get good with the Scramjet. You just have to understand how to control the vehicle. We're going to jump, full boost, change that first person view, and now you can hold that brake down and you can aim left to right. Look at that. Left, right, left. Holding that handbrake down in midair is essential to take out your target accurately and effectively. Okay, so the trick I showed you guys on how to stop on a dime, let's go ahead and put that to use. So let's say we're cruising, going to the ocean. Oh, let's go ahead and switch to Franklin. Back. Look, we've completely stopped. We're no longer moving forward. We just saved ourselves from our Scramjet going into the water. So this is a good place to practice open parking lots like this. So let's go ahead and practice. See, we have this white Ferrari in front of us, so let's go ahead and get our car lined up. Make sure we have our third farthest back view. So we're going to jump, lean back on the analog, activate boost, cancel the boost, change that viewpoint, hold a right bumper, and fire. Alright, so now that you know the basics of the Scramjet and how to use it, we need to practice. So all you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go ahead and hop into an invite-only session. From there, you're going to want to go ahead and hold down the interaction button. We're going to go ahead and start an organization. We're going to register as a CEO. And then from there, we're going to go ahead and start up Headhunter. Okay, so you see we got Headhunter started up. Now this is going to be your best way of practicing, guys. Just going to do Headhunter over and over again in an invite-only session with the Scramjet. Okay, so we got our first target run down here. Let's go ahead and intercept. So these missiles are very deadly. As you can see, one missile and it has made contact. Anybody can hop in a Scramjet and just fire a missile, homing missile. It literally takes no skill. Anyone can do that. So if you're wanting to get better with the Scramjet, you have to be using homing off, guys. You cannot be using homing missiles because we need to be practicing aiming our missiles. Now you definitely also want to be practicing with the Scramjet and be able to take out enemies without even using the boost. So for example, we're cruising right here, jump, camera change, fire. Go ahead and make sure we have missiles turned off. We're going to get lined up, jump, and we're going to go full boost on this one. Change that camera angle, and as you can see, here is the vehicle coming right there. We're going to lead it. Ooh, very close, just missed it. So again, pop. Only a little bit of boost this time. Change that camera angle, hold the right bumper down, and fire. Line up the shot. Oh, there he goes. Full boost. Camera angle change. Okay, looks like he is out of the vehicle now. Alright, line up our shot for our target. Jump. Boost. Change that camera angle. We're going to hold down right bumper. Find the target. Fire. 1, 2, 3. Third farthest camera view. Jump. Boost. Change that camera view and hold down right bumper. Alright, so we'll get lined up again. 1, 2, 3. Make sure our camera is farthest away. And we'll go ahead and do our jump. Let's do about half boost this time. Change that camera angle, and we're going to hold down right bumper so we can aim. And fire. There it is. Well guys, that is pretty much going to do it for this video. Hopefully you found it helpful and learned something new. If you did, please drop a like and also consider subscribing for more content just like this. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Take care and peace